Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Brent McGrath, and I'm the host of Talks and Discussions, What Matters and What Doesn't Matter. And today we have a young lady here from South Texas. She has a problem, and I'm pretty sure that somebody out there can help her with this problem. So today I'd like to introduce you to Luisa Montalvo. How are you doing, Luisa?
I'm doing great. Thank you, sir.
Okay, can you expand a bit on the problem that you're having?
Yes, sir. When I started volunteering for a dog rescue, actually an animal rescue, about 3.5, 4 years ago, I recalled a statement my father made, which was, there's a solution to every problem. You just have to find it.
Right.
And the problem we are having here in South Texas is, I feel that because of lack of spaying and neutering on our pets, on our animals, we now have the number one, South Texas holds the number one spot for euthanizing dogs and cats in the United States. And there's nothing wrong with these animals. They're not sick. They're not old. It's just that we don't have enough shelters to hold them. We have dogs and cats running loose. And I feel if we can start a spay and neuter program here in South Texas, hopefully one of many, then we will be able to, that will be the solution to the problem.
Okay. Well, I know that you're trying to initiate a program down there. So can you explain a little bit about the program for us?
Yes, actually, there's a woman in Atlanta, Georgia, who has been helping Mexico by having free spay and neuter clinics in Mexico. And I volunteered with one of her organizations a few months ago in Tijuana, Mexico.
Okay.
And I told her we have the exact same problem here in South Texas. And she was a little shocked to find out that it was just as bad in South Texas as it is in Mexico.
Okay.
She flew down here. She's been here twice. She's visited the shelters. She realizes it is a solution it is a problem that needs a solution. Right. So we are in the early stages of putting together a program where hopefully we can start spaying and neutering, having free clinics to get this under control.
So without sounding too naive, how long has this problem existed in South Texas?
I can't give you the specifics. I know I've been doing this for about the last 4 years, and I know that it's been around for at least that long.
Yeah, I know because I'm down here in Mexico, and I know the problem exists in small towns. There's dogs and cats running wild all over the place. So that's a big problem down here too. I understand that. Okay, well, fundraising and networking is something that you love to do. I know that, but I know that it's not the easiest thing to do because right now we're still in a pandemic and things like that. So let me ask you, could you explain to us how Toastmasters has helped you move in those directions? Because I know it's not easy because of the situation that we're in globally.
Actually, the pandemic, COVID, forced Toastmasters, along with other organizations, into finding different alternatives. Instead of meeting locally in chapters, meeting in person, everybody discovered Zoom. So now I can be giving a speech to people in Saudi Arabia one day, and then the next minute I'm talking to people locally via Zoom. And so with that, the beauty of Toastmasters is it's such a great organization and such a great network that if someone hears within the organization, hey, I need help with this problem, the overwhelming amount of support that comes from the organization is amazing. So it's helped me. And every time I've given a keynote or I've spoken to different organizations, different clubs of the organization, I always talk, that now they still even ask me, they said, how's it going with the dogs? What's your next endeavor? And so just being able to talk about it. And sometimes, even though people don't have the solution for you, sometimes if you just sit and talk about someone with what you're going through, you come up with your own solutions. So not only is the organization a good sounding board for anything you want to try to promote, anything you want to solve, anything you want to put all your efforts into.
Mhm.
Toastmasters have given me the ability to go and reach out to almost anyone and everyone that is interested.
And remember your father telling you that for every problem there is a solution, and I'm pretty darn sure there's a solution for this problem. It's just the right people have to be connected, and things will work out.
Absolutely. Right now, currently, we are looking for veterinarians that would be able to be willing to come down here for a weekend and hopefully maybe devote and a whole maybe weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to being able to spay and neuter dogs and cats so that we can try to get this, our own little pandemic here, under control. I had given a speech for an organization, an animal organization up in New York a couple of years ago, and told them, the whole organization that was there, along with guests and friends, I told them that it's a very hard thing to do on a weekly basis. And what I would do is I would volunteer to go to the shelters. I would walk down the rows of all the kennels of all the dogs, and I had to play God, because whoever I would choose was going to make it out of there, and whoever might have been slightly aggressive or maybe not adoptable, they were the ones that had to stay behind, and they paid the ultimate price through no fault of their own.
Yeah.
So I remember giving the keynote, and I told them about what I had to do on a weekly basis. And it's a very hard thing to do mentally, to go there and realize you're going to have to leave and not be able to take all of them.
Yes.
And a lady approached me after my speech and said, that was an excellent speech. She said, in fact, I think out of the 5 speakers, you're the only one that I understood every single word. And you're the one that had a speech that flowed. And Toastmasters helped me with that. And what she wound up doing was she donated $25,000 to that organization because of the speech that I gave. So Toastmasters has helped me in so many different ways. It continues to help me on a daily basis, and I know that it's also going to continue to help me with this quest, with this endeavor that I feel is heavy on my heart, and I want to get this problem under control.
Well, usually when our passion is pushed to the limit, that's where everything comes. And I know that Toastmasters has helped thousands, hundreds of thousands of people be able to network and to create, or to bring people together to help in many different ways. So thank you very much, young lady, for being on our program today. I really enjoy listening to you and talking to you whenever I have an opportunity.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate the opportunity you've given me to share this. And as soon as we get a project name and everything going and underway, like I said, we're in the very first early stages of this.
Yeah.
We're lacking veterinarians. We're starting on the funding. And I've given myself till the age of 70, which is I've got 8 years. I've got 8 years left. I'm hoping by the age of 70 that this problem is under control. So thank you so much for allowing me to share this with all your listeners and all your viewers. And this is going to happen. I know it. I can feel it.
Let's hope somebody out there listens and can get a hold of you and make it happen faster.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brent.
You're very welcome. Take care.
You too, dear.
Bye-bye.